Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 repeat season mode with your undefeated world champion Toronto Blue Jays. So last time out, Roy Oswalt probably pitched one of the best games we're going to see this year. Complete game shutout, only 3 hits allowed, was perfect through 4 2/3. And now we're past the Yankees. We're playing against the Tampa Bay Rays now. So next on the mound is going to be Randy Wolf for us, and now we're going against a very powerful opponent here. Excuse me. There he is. So that ERA is certainly something. Remember how his last game went, but I'm confident we'll be able to get this done. So we're looking at the Rays lineup. I mean, they've got a lot of good pieces. Ichiro leading off, Beltran in the 3 spot, Rafael Furcal, Waki Uemura. Bronson Arroyo is going to be on the mound, so this is going to be an interesting pitching matchup here. So, okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. I'm curious to see how, I believe the Rays, they only have 1 loss and maybe 2 on the season. I saw the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks had an interesting score of 6-7, but heading into the game here. So this will be Randy Wolf's home debut as a Toronto Blue Jay. Looks like the dome's open today. Heading into the game here. So let's just see what he's got. Let's check that changeup. 74, slider. Low 80s, fastball, high 80s. So I think that's the key to mix up speeds. Wind is heavily in the hitter's favor to begin. Factor of 3, heading north. Ball 1, too far inside of Ichiro. He levels that over to left field. Scott's there, 1 away. Here's Spilburrows, 258, homer, 3 RBIs. Ready matchup. Bouncer to Wolf, over to first. Got him, 2 away. 2 outs on 3 pitches. Here's Beltran. Switch hitter, so he is absolutely, from a power perspective, most dangerous hitter in the lineup. Slider went outside. 1-2. Gets a good piece of that. That's going to go for a base hit. A laser over to left field. Got 1 bounce. Beltran on first. 2 outs. Garrett Anderson, 222 average, 2 RBIs. Beltran takes off. Hit and run. Nice catch by Wolf. Right back to the mound. So they almost go 1-2-3 in the first inning. Only 1 hit allowed by Wolf. Heading to the bottom of the first now. Let's see what Rich Aurelia can do against Bronson Arroyo. A low 4 ERA. And he begins with a mistake that went right to Rafael Furcal, and I don't really like that omen. Here's Durham, and we got to be patient here, right? Of course, the characters don't have physical legs, they just have feet, so you can't see Bronson Arroyo's crazy wind-up. You can kind of see it there. I remember when he had, short hair. Anyways, cutter inside, 2-1. Curve dropped out of the towards Durham out of the strike zone, 3-1. Curveball right across the heart of the plate. We have a payoff pitch to Ray Durham. 1 away, nobody on. Hits the fastball over to Furcal, throws to first, 2 away. Here's Lance Berkman, 526, 8 homers, 20 RBIs. Why not? 1 power swing this at bat. Strike 1 on a changeup, 0-1. Tried to pop him up on a cutter. Went too high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Berkman read that one. Well, that's going to center field with the win. You can forget it. Solo shot, Lance Berkman. Jays lead 1-0. His 9th home run of the season. 21st RBI. And we're on the board early, 1-0. Here's AR-15. So I just realized both of our teams had the switch-hitting power hitter in the 3 spot. Rios takes a change-up in the dirt, 1-1. Change-up cut. Good amount of the strike zone. 1-2 now. And it was reaching for that one. Went over the head of the second baseman to the outfield. Base hit Rios. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's Braun. We got to try, right? 9 homers, 18 RBIs. High fastball, strike 1. Keep an eye over on first base. Remain safe. And Braun got a good levy on that. He didn't hit it at the greatest spot. Just made it over the wall. I'm surprised the fielder didn't make a attempt to jump for that. Regardless, 3-0 now. Just got enough of that. 354 feet. That's probably Braun's shortest home run since he became a Blue Jay. 3-0. Wins now northwest, factor of 3. Strike one of Mike Lowell. On a cutter, 0-1. Read that one well. Over Arroyo's head to center field. Another base hit for the Jays. We got the lefty Luke Scott with the win absolutely in his favor. Hits the first pitch he sees. Right to Furcal, over to first. That's the final out. All 3 outs went to Furcal, but we got 3 runs on 4 hits to make up for it. We're 3 for 4. They're 0 for 1. Number 5 batter leading off for the Rays, Adam LaRoche. So he's got a high average. Fastball a little low, ball 1. Oh, man, he got a hold of that curveball. That would have been gone, but he missed it. And he got a hold of that. That one's going. That one's going to the wall, off the wall. So he'll have himself a leadoff double. A lot better than a home run. So runner on second, nobody away. I think that might have been the difference, too, because Braun, he had a similar way the ball was hit, and it just barely made it over the fence. That just barely hit the wall. It's not a fence. Call it what it is. So here's for Cal, 400 average, 2 homers, 9 RBIs. Strike one. Use bunt and sacrifice squeeze. No, whatever it's called. Okay, anyways, sacrifice got the runner over to third, so a sac fly will do the trick, but with this kind of win, a sac fly can easily become a home run. Murray hits the first pitch he sees, hit a foul. That would have had the runner home most likely. 0-1. 0-2. Good changeup. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Try to get him reaching on a slider. No business. 1-2. 2-2 on a fastball. Got him swinging. 2 away. Here's Laird. So pitch inside to Laird. That one went too far inside, ball 1. Strike 1. Pretty across the plate with a slider. Try to go for a changeup. He was looking for a fastball. Let's give it to him. Got him swinging on the high heat. Runner remains at third. Wolf still pitching a shutout. So the Rays 0 for 2, thanks to Wolf. Jays 3 for 4. Paulo Duca in the 8th spot leading off the bottom of the second. 447, no homers, 2 RBIs. Win is now directly west, factor of 3. That is huge. We capitalized on the win being in the hitter's favor. They couldn't. It's 1-0 to Loduca. Striker 50-50 call win Arroyo's way. 1-1. Loduca hits that over. Past the second baseman, Murray. He had a chance at that, but didn't get it. Leadoff single for the Jays. Here's Grandy. Against a right-handed pitcher. We'll give him 1 here. And he absolutely clobbers that. Did he have enough on it? It's going. It's going. It is off the wall. Will Loduca make it to second in time? He will. So back-to-back singles for the Jays. Here's Rich Aurelia. A mistake. Aurelia smokes that. It's going to go over the head of Ichiro. The bases will be loaded. Timeout. Berkman is up next. Durham, unless you get a mistake, you're not swinging. Cutter went our way, 1-0. That's going. That's going. That is going, ladies and gentlemen. That is going. It is gone. Grand slam for Ray Durham. 7-0 Blue Jays. What a way to have your first home run of the season, and we stuck to that plan. If he didn't throw that mistake, I would have let it go. But 7-0. Arroyo is still in the game. The ERA is in the double digits now. And it's batting practice already in the second inning. Berkman hits the first pitch he sees right to Furcal, who's gotten every single out so far. 1 away. His AR-15 wins in his favor. It's now moved back northwest. 1 for 1 with the single. 1-0. High curve stayed in the zone. 1-1. Change up low. 2-1. And he read that one well. That one's going over. That one is gone. Similar way Braun hit his home run. Rio's looking for a cycle now. Has the single in the home run, his 6th home run on the season, 8-0 Blue Jays. And we already, in the second inning, got more runs than we did the entire game last time. Yep, they're going to take Arroyo out of there. Trevor Hoffman, the mop-up man. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. ERA exactly of 9, but he's feeling motivated. Got that great circle change-up, 1-0. Braun read that pitch well. That's going to the center right gap. I'm not going to try running on Ichiro. Another single. Runner on first, 1 away. Lowell smokes that over to Furcal. Over to second. Over to first. Double play to end the inning. But we got 5 runs out of that, so I'm not complaining. We're 8 for 10. They're 0 for 2. Last batter in their lineup, Junet. Our announcer does... No, the announcer didn't even call his name. Strike 1. Gave that a good whack, but really is there. Over to first. 1 away. Alright, second trip through the lineup. Ichiro flew out his first time up. He made excellent contact, and now the win is in his favor where he hit it to left field. He gets a piece of that. That's going to go for a base hit. That's Ichiro, always making contact. Runner on first, 1 away. Here's Spilboros. Hits the first pitch he sees. Drum go to second. Out at second, over to first. He's going to be safe. So still a runner on first, the much less dangerous runner. Keep an eye on him. Here's Beltran. Strike 1 on a fastball. Got him on that changeup. 0-2. Fouled that back. He just got a piece of that slider. And he reached for a low fastball. I can't believe he reached for that. It's gone. Oh, man. He actually reached for that. That one barely made it over 357. That's his 4th home run of the season, and there goes the shutout. 8-2 Blue Jays. So it's still batting practice. I want to see that ERA. 7.45. Just got to keep ourselves focused on the game. Only 2 runs allowed. Foul ball. Quick 0-2 hole. Joe! Come on, that could have been strike 3. The call didn't go our way. He hits that changeup off the top of the bat. That's going for a single. We got to stay focused here. Let's get out of this inning. Adam Roach, leadoff double last time he was up. Strike 1 on the low fastball. Oh, dearie me, that one was smoked. That one's going to the outfield. Warning track, bounces once. And back the other way, relay. Runner's going home, nothing we can do about it. Back-to-back doubles for LaRoche. 8-3 Tampa. 8-3 Toronto, excuse me. Tampa got their 3rd run in. That call that didn't go our way on the previous batter, that might come back to bite us. Let's think about this. Referee out for Cal. Strike 1 on a fastball. Went a little high with that slider, but he didn't get the sweet spot of the bat on it. At it first. So we got out of the inning. They got 3 runs. They're 3 for 6. We're 8 for 10, so we're still more efficient. Bottom of the 3rd. Bottom 3 batters in our lineup. Luke Scott leading off. Hoffman still on base. And we got to remember, this team they have the record they have for a reason. They have some excellent pieces on offense, who are also excellent pieces on defense. So we can't act like this game's going to be completely out of reach. As Hoffman is in a 3-0 count. High fastball, we're not swinging. 3-1. Slider in the zone. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Luke Scott. Hits the pitch. Furcal makes a dive. Will he get there in time? Yes, he will. At it first, 1 away. Furcal's absolute defensive MVP, and that's saying something when Ichiro's also on the team. Circle change up in the dirt, 1-0 to Loduca. High fastball missed the zone, 2-0. Strike 1 on a high fastball. Call went their way, 2-1. Call went their way again, 2-2. This could have been a 4-pitch walk. Change up in the dirt, 3-2. Loduca gets a piece of that. Who else but Furcal? Over to first, 2 away. Maybe the wind is really having a factor on that, going just slightly to him. It's Grandy against a right-handed pitcher, excuse me. We'll let him take one. I know, it's batting practice, why not? All the power he wants. Quick 2-0 count. A fair strike call there. 2-1. Oh, and that circle changeup got Grandy. Iwamura over to first. 3 up and 3 down go the Jays in the third. We're still 8 for 10. They're still 3 for 6. Top of the fourth. It's their last 3 batters of the lineup. Here's Iwamura. Went down swinging his first time up. Low fastball. 1-0. Strike 1 on a curve. Swung at a fastball low. Read the changeup well. It's just going foul. Got him swinging on a slider. Third strikeout of the game for Wolf. That's the kind of start we want to the inning. Here's Laird. Went down swinging his first time up. 1 pitch to Aurelia. Had a throwing mistake, but Berkman scooped it up 2 away. Juné. Okay, he said his name that time. Number 76. Oh, you reverse those numbers. We could have had something here. Swung at a slider. 1-2. Oh, curve just outside. Fouled off the fastball. 1-2. Pops that one up. Low Duca will get there in plenty of time. I thought it'd be closer than that. That's the end of the inning. So the Rays go 3 up, 3 down in the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Top of the Jays lineup. Rich Aurelia leading off. 1 for 2 with a single. Strike 1 on a circle change. 0-1. He read that one well. That's hit past Hoffman into center field. Aurelia has the second base hit of the day. And here's Durham. 1 for 2 with the grandest of slams, his last at bat. That's a way to have your first home run and 4 RBIs. He has 6 now on the year. Fastball inside, 1-1. It's that in the ground. Pass, third and short. For Cal made the effort. I think that might have been double play in a lot of situations, but not there for some reason. Here's Berkman with runners on base. Strike 1 on a fastball, 0-1. The slider well, that's going to shallow outfield. It will fall for a base hit. The bases are loaded for the second time today for the Jays. No outs. Same situation. Here's Air 15. Same situation. We have Braun on. I'm not rushing anything. Fastball outside, 1-0. Ooh, changeup stayed right in that lower left corner of the strike zone, 1-1. Changeup in the dirt, 2-1. Oh, that didn't stay fair. Just a bit ahead on it. That's a shame. 2-2. Take it. Slider just high. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Rios. Bases loaded, nobody out. And they walk him. That pitch got away from Hoffman, so Rios will get an RBI. Aurelia comes home, and Braun still has the bases loaded with nobody out. 9-3 Blue Jays. Even 10 home runs, 20 RBIs on the season. Will it stay fair? That is not staying fair, no. Okay, checks the pitch count. He's in the mid-30s, so 0-1. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, twice we just missed the grand slam. 508 feet. Ryan Braun is not human. 11th home run on the year. This is the second grand slam of the day. Another 4 RBIs for him. 13-3. Oh, man. I mean, you play with fire for so long, it's going to burn you. Rios almost had it. They walk him. That made it to the upper deck. Who is this guy? Canseco? Hoffman's out of there with a double-digit ERA. Here comes Reinker, a left-hander. Arroyo gave up, what, 7 or 8? Yeah, he gave up, I think, 8. Yeah. Then they were like, okay, Hoffman's going as the mop-up man, and now Reinker's the second mop-up man with an even bigger deficit. Anyways, quick 1-1 count to Lowell. Win is still in the hitter's favor. That has been absolutely instrumental in our performance today. No wonder that Ryan Braun's home run went over 500 feet. Lowell hits that off the tip of the bat. Iwamura, 1 away. So they finally got it out. Here's Scott, 0-2 with 2 grounders. Let's see him get a base hit before it's batting practice, especially against a left-handed pitcher. Strike 1, high 80s fastball, 0-1. Hadn't reached for that one outside, hit it foul, 0-2 hole. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, hit over to the third baseman, Juné, over to first, and he doesn't have the greatest of arms. So no wonder he didn't get that. It's crazy because Durham's hit could have been a double play, or even at least 1 out. The bases wouldn't be loaded then, but Tampa Bay Rays baseball, huh? Anyways, quick 0-2 count to Paulo Duca on a changeup. Here's the 0-2. Oh, man, that slider really buckled him up. Just got contact with it, fouled it back. Nothing in 2. It's that curve for Cal. Again, over to first. Final out of the inning. So, 2 separate 5-run rallies for the Jays in this game. We're 13 for 14. They're 3 for 6. Top of the 5th. Top of the Rays lineup. See, Ichiro, 1 for 2. So, right now, Wolf's goal is the quality start. I might take him out in, the 7th inning, maybe the 8th. We'll see. Ichiro's going to have an absolute knuckler of a base hit there. Throw it to second, but with hit speed, yeah, no one's getting him. So, LaRoche had a leadoff double. Ichiro has a leadoff double. He's looking for a cycle. I don't know if we've seen a ball hit like that, but thankfully it went right back to our fielder instead of going along the wall. Leadoff double, Spill Burrows, 242 average, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. He's going for something here. Strike 1. Missed that slider. Nothing in 2. Got him swinging on a curve in the dirt. 3-pitch strikeout. That's what we needed. First base is available. We haven't gotten him out yet. You know what? Walk him. I just want to see something quickly. Okay, is Wolf blonde? I cannot tell. I think he's got like blonde hair. I thought he was bald, but regardless, we have first base open. Just let him there. He's stuck behind Ichiro anyway. Here's Garrett Anderson. No homers, only 2 RBIs on the season so far. Wind is directly north, factor of 3. Got him swinging on that changeup. 0-2. Makes contact with the slider, just went foul. Maybe Berkman could dove for it. We'll never know. 0-2. Fouled it off again. He's waiting for a fastball. Let's give it to him. Went inside with that. Let's give him another one. Hits that up the middle. Base hit. And Ichiro's speed, he's going around. Okay, there goes the quality start for Wolf. I can't remember if he had one in the last game. I can't remember when that inning happened, but okay, let's take a quick timeout here. LaRoche, if we load the bases, that's really bad. Who's next? No, hang on. Who's next? Raphael for Cal. So, he's not as good of a hitter as LaRoche, just has more power. He can get a sac fly going. Runner can tag up. So he sacrificed, and he grounded. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. Why not? Let's go for it. Strike 1. That fastball. He's losing control on his pitches. I had that going lower left. Aurelia, off the glove. At least it limits. Nobody going home. So more or less we walked him. Let's think about what I want. He's getting tired. This is the last batter he's going to face. We'll see. Strike 1 for Cal on a slider. Strike 2 on the curve. Can he locate that fastball? That call, oh man. Fair to call that a ball. That could have gone our way. That's going to shallow center. Grandy will not get there. Okay, that's it. He's got to get out. Okay, well, that outing couldn't have gone better for Wolf. It's 13-6. Okay, he's out of there. His ERA is, yikes. So E-Warmer is a lefty. We'll put in a lefty. Got a rookie, Nina. Well, let's leave him. Obviously, we're not doing Danks. We're not doing Olsen. Hendrickson it is. A name like that, a long name. Hopefully he can go a long amount in relief. So this is his season debut. Coming in with 2 runners on base, 1 out. A lefty batter who struck out twice at the plate. Strike 1 on a fastball, mid-80s. A low 70s curve. Makes contact with that. Off his glove, just get the out at first, please. Okay, there we go. 2 away, runners advance, essentially a sacrifice. Here's Laird. We just need a ball in the air. Ball in the air for an outfielder to catch, let's say. That one, third base. Oh, just foul. Quick 0-2 hole. Didn't bite him on that changeup in the dirt. It's that base hit. Berkman, just over his head. Okay, this is... They've had a 5-run rally. It's still batting practice for us. This game has been something else, man. Here's Janae. Okay, nice easy out. That's the last out of the inning. Alright. That's crazy. Look at this, like, inning stat line here. So, Granderson, ninth batter, leading off the bottom of the fifth. So essentially our grand slam and bases loaded walk was just washed there. Still up by 5. It's still batting practice, but clearly with this offense, I might want to even take Hendrickson out early because they can clearly have a number on a left-handed pitcher. Quick 0-2 hold to Granderson. He's not intimidated, though. It's that pitch. Over for Cal's head. That's going to the outfield. That's extra bases. That's going to be a leadoff double for Curtis Granderson. For Cal, he's been pretty sound. Like, more than that, he's been Gold Glover at shortstop, and looks like he misread that play. Was thinking he'd get it with a horizontal dive when he should have jumped for it. Here's Aurelia. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. I want a couple more runs across the plate before we go back to batting practice. And unless it's a guy like, Berkman, he could power swing. When it's not someone like Aurelia, just take it easy. Quick 2-0 count. 3-0 count. That gets away from the catcher. Runner advances to third. We're waiting on 2 pitches here. Let's see if we can get him on base. Yep, infield move way up. 3-1. Fastball in the zone. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It was in the zone anyway. Here's Durham. Now I'm okay with sacrifice here. Strike 1 on a fastball. Nothing in 1. Hits it the other way. They're going to throw it home, but he won't be going home. Fielder's choice. They have the double play still available. That isn't the end of the world for them, but this might be. Here's Berkman. And I'm thinking, unless it's a really good pitch, don't swing. We have 3 righties in a row. Quick 0-2 count. Let it go. Call went his way, but remember, our goals here is more than that. Air 15, 6 homers, 16 RBIs. Left-handed pitcher. Fastball too far inside and low, 1-0. He's tired. High fastball stayed in the zone, 1-1. That one got way away from him and the zone, 2-1. Even count, 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Laid off of it. That was a tough pitch to lay off of. Payoff pitch to Rios. He gives that a good ride. That's going to right field. Will it have enough on it? No, it won't. Caught at the warning track by Spilburrows. So had a lot going on in that inning, but no runs to show for it. We're 13 for 15. They're 8 for 11. We're just barely more efficient than them. And we have how many more runs? Here's Ichiro, but he can hit any pitcher. So lefty-lefty matchup isn't the biggest of advantages here. It's that one to the shortstop. Aurelia over to first. Ichiro's fast. Not fast enough. 1 away. Here's Spilburrows. 0 for 3 with a strikeout swing in his last time up. Strike 1 on the fastball. And he just didn't catch up to that one. That's going to the outfield. Scott gets it. Without the win, that might have been a bloop single, but for now, 2 away. Beltran 2 for 2. Lets that fastball go, nothing in 1. Let the curveball go, nothing in 2. Got him looking on 3 pitches. And that was unusual. He didn't even swing once. But we'll take it. 3 up and 3 down go the Rays in the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th. Ryan Braun leading off in the 5 spot. He's 3 for 3. We'll see if he can get something here. 2 home runs. Will he get a hat trick? Also looking for a cycle. High fastball in the zone. Strike 1. Got away from him and the zone. 1-1. So he's throwing mistakes. They're just not the kind of mistakes we want to see. High curve. 2-1. Braun smokes that to center. Forget about it. 456 feet. 12th home run of the season. 3rd home run of the day. That's his what? I don't know how many RBIs yet. That's at least his 6th. 14-8 Blue Jays. Another one to tack on. They're going to take him out of their double-digit ERA. Every pitcher for the Rays has left the game with an ERA in the double digits. Here's Geary. Check. He's got a mid-3 ERA. Not bad. He's a right-hander. Quick strike 1. Quick strike 2 to Lowell. He painted that bottom left corner perfectly. And Lowell just way popped up. Junet's waiting for it, and Lowell rounded first by the time it was caught. One away. Scott is 0 for 3. It's the first pitch he sees to Junet, over to first. 2 away. Junet is both outs in the inning. Here's LaDuca, 1 for 3. It's the first pitch he sees, caught by Uemura. So after a leadoff home run, Jays go 3 up and 3 down. We're 14 for 16. They're 8 for 11. Top of the 7th. 4-5-6. Part of the batter's lineup for the Rays. It's Garrett Anderson. Really got a single when they needed it the last inning for that 5-run rally. The changeup go. 0-2. Read that cutter well. Better than I thought he would. That's going to the wall. It'll stay in the park. That's their 3rd leadoff double in an inning. And he barely got there in time. Gives the Roach. Lefty-lefty matchup. Strike 1. Call went our way. 0-1. Hits that over to the second baseman, Durham. Essentially a sacrifice. Runner moves to 3rd. 1 away. Just for Cal. Strike 1. Fastball. 0-1. Swung at a changeup. Missed it. Swung at the cutter just low. 2 away. You see Uemura. High fastball stayed in the zone. 0-1. Lined that right to Berkman. Made a nice jump. Leadoff double went nowhere. They're 8 for 12 for 14 for 16. Finally, 7th inning stretch. Let's have some water for good luck. This game has been absolutely crazy. At one point we were at 8-0. Another point we were 3-13. And now we're 14-8. This has been an absolutely offensive playing game, and even though I'm more of a pitcher's duel kind of guy, I'm sure the fans here appreciate it because they know it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game at the Rogers Center, home of your undefeated world champion, Toronto Blue Jays. All right, Curtis Granderson leading off another inning for the Jays. He's 2 for 3, looking for a cycle. First pitch you see, he's going to center field. Ichiro didn't catch that above his head. I was surprised, but made the catch regardless. Went away. It's Rich Aurelia now. Ball 1, low changeup, 1-0. Changeup outside the zone. Excuse me, slider outside the zone, 2-0. And he read that pitch well. That's going to right field, but Spilbros is right there. 2 away. Here's Durham. He's 2 for 4. Got on the fielder's choice last time, but I can't recall. Yeah, that didn't go anywhere. 1-0. 1-1. Lines that over. Genet made the catch. So 3 up and 3 down go the Jays in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the 8th coming up. 8-9-1 part of the Rays lineup. So this might be Hendrickson's last inning of work. Then I want to bring in Gagne. Strike 1 there. Hit that in the ground. Durham to first. 1 away. Here's Genet. Yeah. Clearly not a power hitter. Not in the best condition as you can see. He's 0 for 3. He let that curveball across the heart of the plate just go. That one is going to fall for a base hit. Really weird bloop single there. Throw him out at second. We have a chance. Oh, come on. That was beat for beat. All right, here's Ichiro. Strike 1 on fastball, 0-1. Swung through that cutter, 0-2. Made contact. Get at second. Over to first. Double play. We got Ichiro to ground into a double play. A bit of an unusual one, but it counts. They're 8 for 13. We're 14 for 16. Heart of our lineup coming up. Lance Berkman leading off. Odds are this is the last time we're batting tonight. Gary's still on the mound. Let's see our challenge now. Make him leave with a double-digit ERA. Quick 1-1 count to Lance Berkman. 2-1. Mistake. Berkman lines it. Amazing catch by LaRoche at first base. 1 away. Here's Rios. 2 for 3. Strike one on a changeup, nothing in one. Changeup in the dirt, 1-1. Reached for that pitch over there. Iwamura over to first, 2 away. Here's Braun, 4 for 4. Will we see? We're going for it. Will we have a 4 home run game? Essentially down to the last possible out for it. Quick 1-1 count. Fastball too low, 2-1. Curve in the dirt, 3-1. Let this go by. Couldn't let that pitch go by. It was in the strike zone anyway. Payoff pitch. Braun lines that. It's going down right field. Spilberose catches it. Didn't have enough on it. That's it for hitting for the Jays. We're finished 14 for 16, which is incredible. It's crazy. We have 5 more runs and only 3 more hits. Okay, here we go. Henderson's tired. That's A-okay. He did his job well. Here comes Gagne. No earned runs on the season. He's got to get 3 outs. He's going against a right-hander who is 0 for 4 in the game currently. So high 80s fastball. Low 70s curve. Got him swinging on all 3 of his pitches. So fastball's the speed. Get him used to seeing that. Strike 1 to Beltran. These two might have some history. Strike 2. Can't remember when Beltran joined the Mets. 2005? Oh dear, that one smoked. Okay, alright. Well, there goes Gagne's 0 ERA for the season. Beltran gets his 2nd home run of the game, his 3rd RBI. They got 1 run back. Still batting practice. 14-9 ball game right here. He was just waiting on it. Single, single, double. 3 for 4, Garrett Anderson. Are you kidding me? He just smoked. Is that going over 2? Wow, man. 3, 6, 7 feet. Okay. It's no longer batting practice. What is going on here? That's his 1st home run on the season, too, but Gagne, 2 outs. 2 outs is all we need. Oh, my God. Look at his ERA. Okay. Here we go, Gagne. Missed that fastball. He was expecting a breaking pitch. He got the breaking pitch there. Smoker off Berkman's glove. You can't blame him for not being able to field that. And the runner will be safe. Okay, here we go. For Cal, come on, come on. This guy's a speedster guy. He's a defensive-oriented player. Here we go. Berkman made the fair catch. Come on. There we go. That was pitcher perfect. 2 away. Iwamura. This guy is 0 for 4 Gagne. Come on. Oh, okay. He isn't 0 for 4 anymore. Cutoff man. This is unbelievable right now, man. We needed 3 outs. Laird. Gagne, what is going on here, man? Strike 1 on a fastball to Laird. Just pitch inside to him. He can't do anything. Here we go. Brillia to 2nd. Ball game. What a crazy game. Your final score? Toronto Blue Jays 14, Tampa Bay Rays 11. I cannot recall if at any point last year we let the other team score double digits. Maybe one team got 10 at some point, but we had 2 grand slams, and that wouldn't have been enough to win the game for us. That is absurd to think about. Ryan Braun, though, what a game from him. He's player of the game, of course. The player of the game is not any of our pitchers. Hendrickson did his job, but Gagne, what was... Oh, goodness. Now, this is kind of worrisome. Because he needed 3 outs, and he allowed 3. If we're in a situation where we actually need a closer, that casts some doubts in our mind. Before that, he was fine, but he, what, 2 innings up to this point in the series? The season, excuse me? Hendrickson's the winning pitcher. He does not deserve player of the game. It should go to Braun. Braun had like 6 RBIs. Look at this line right here. 3-5, 3-5, 5-1, 3. They got more hits than us. I do not know if that ever happened. That might be a first. The other team got more hits than us. They were 11 for 17. We were 14 for 16. And I think they walked us. I want to say Rios walked once. Maybe there was another one in there, but we walked one of their guys as well. I can't believe that. The foundation might be a little rocky. Wolf, the pitching. Okay, Hendrickson. Royal, his second loss, somehow has a save on the season. Home runs. Let's look at the race first. Beltran got 4 and 5. Garrett Anderson got his first. Rios got, Durham got his first on a grand slam. Berkman got his 9th. Rios got his 6th. Braun got a grand slam. And 10, 11, 12, even dozen on the season now. Checking out the stats. 7 RBIs for Braun. 4 for Durham. Just those 2 guys matched the Rays, and then Rios had 2, Berkman had 1. All their RBIs came from 4 guys. Almost 50 home runs on the season for us now. We got some kinks to work out. 4 1/3, allowed 8. Hendrickson did well. Gagne, yeah, 2 home runs. Now, granted, we do have to keep in mind the win was absolutely in the hitter's favor all day today. It never once went south. 120 pitches it took us total. The home runs we gave up. Look at that one, Pat. That's Beltran's. Look at that one outside the strike zone. I can't believe he swung at that. I can't believe it went over the fence. Unreal. What a game. Okay, alrighty. Well, that's the ball game. Not even 400 points for that. Let's take a look around the league. 22-8. Look at the White Sox. Orioles walked their game off. That doesn't look like any of the walkouts that we know of. Oh, Giants and Padres. Same exact score as Dodgers Diamondbacks. Cardinals walked theirs off in extras. A lot of extras. 13 innings. Twins got double digits against the Red Sox. Close games. Houston, Florida, and yeah, in the 6-7 games too. And Rockies closed out against the Pirates. That's been our most absurd game in both seasons so far. Unreal. Okay, well, you know what? The game's over and done with. We got the win, right? 2 more games against the Tampa Bay Rays, then we're hitting the road. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. It was hard at some points, especially for our team, but we got through it. I'll see you next time for the next game against the Tampa Bay Rays.